Hey, Yvette.
Hi, lovely ladies. I love you guys.
Hello. What was that thing?
You know what? I think it was a
What was
hissing
that thing in the
cockroach. You
box?
notice I stepped away, so I don't know for sure. But I think it was a hissing cockroach.
Wait. There is such a thing as a hissing cockroach?
You know what, Whoopi? The things I
What's it
learned
go
like
like?
Big Fib, I want to unlearn. Of course, Brian gives us this huge close-up picture of it. Yeah, they were disgusting and massive.
When you're tweeting to the guy in the White House, what is it you're hoping for? You hoping that he reads it? Has he blocked you? How do you feel about it?
You know what? I don't know whether he's blocked me or not because I don't really go to his page to check his tweets. I just like to troll him. So I just throw something. If something crosses my mind and I want to tell him that he's trash, I do it. I'm sorry. I know it's not right to troll, but I figure he can handle it because he trolls everybody else. So I just like to give him a little bit of it every now and again.
That's true. Well, let's talk about your dating life, Yvette, because you say that being quarantined has really impacted it in both good and bad ways. And my girlfriends that are single are saying the same thing. So tell us what you mean when you say that.
Well, first of all, what is a dating life? Let's start there. Second, I was hoping that the quarantine would bring like this great resurgence of the way we used to do when we were younger. You know how you would lay on the phone until like 3 o'clock in the morning and you hang up, no, you hang up. Like I had this vision of like that was going to be my quarantine. I'd find my little boo and we would talk into the night. And apparently they don't do that anymore. That's not something that they do. It's a hookup culture and people like to just grab each other and run away. And I want to get to know you first. So I'm still waiting for a Zoom call that will change my life. It hasn't happened yet, but I'm waiting on it.
So yes, Yvette, we miss you so much. I really wish you were here with us. I feel like you're just such a bright light to all of us. And I love your Twitter, just so we're clear. It gives me life every day. But on a side note, it's so good. Yes. Your show Community is enjoying a resurgence lately. It started streaming on Netflix April 1st, and the cast recently reunited. I saw this for a virtual table read. Amazing. You also started a group chat with your co-stars like our favorite Ken Jeong and Joel McHale. But you apparently left Donald Glover off of it. What happened?
Okay, first of all, thanks to all the fans who have just donated and done wonderful things for COVID in honor of Community. You know what? I didn't know Donald wasn't in there. Like, I'm such a dweeb. I just was like so happy to see everybody. And next thing I know, I'm going, yeah, put it in the group chat. And Donald's like, put it in the what? So it may have been rectified. And I promise you, Donald wishes he wasn't in that group chat because we text each other a lot. It's like ping, 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 ping all day. So he's not getting anything done now.
Well, with all this renewed interest in Community, does a movie look more likely now? I know that's something I would love to see.
You know what? We always were ready to do the movie. It's just, you know, everyone's so busy. Like, the funny thing is now that we're all quarantined, this would have been the optimal time to do it if we could have done it via Zoom. But everyone's on board. We just need Dan Harmon to write it, and then we need to be allowed out of our houses so we can film it.
Yeah, you would need to leave your house to film it.
Yeah.
Yvette, you not only host your new game show, The Big Fib, but you produce it as well. And you say the kids are the best at spotting liars. How so?
You know, I think because they're newer to the planet than we are, they're still in tune with the little things that people do when they're not true. And so we ask in every round, we go, how do you think you're going to do it? How are you going to tell? And they'll go, well, he looks a little fidgety, or I don't like how he looks down at the floor. And sure enough, they are right. The person that was fidgety or looked down at the floor or said 5,000 times, that's usually the fibber. So somehow they just have this innate knowledge. And what I love about the show, The Big Fib, starting on Disney Plus today, is that the kid's in control. If you guys see the clips, I don't even have a chair. I'm like leaning on a side table next to the babies who are in a throne. So we love that. It's their show. It's their show. It's their questions. It's their ride. And I'm like the cruise director as they steer the ship. And can I mention also Reese Darby, who plays Clive, the robot sidekick. He is so funny, you guys. He's in Jumanji. He's an amazing guy. And he plays Clive, the robot sidekick on the show. And we're so happy to have him as well.
Well, let me ask you, did you learn anything about lying from the kids on the show? Like, what was the last lie that you told? And was it a convincing lie?
Well, I didn't learn anything about lying. I'm a grown-up, so I know all those tricks. And I'll pay attention to what happens in the White House, so I know a lie. I know about lying. But I did learn a lot about different topics by watching what the kids asked. And the lie I tell myself, I'm not going to eat the whole loaf of bread today.
Me too.
Today. And I know I'm lying to myself when I say it.
Not the whole bag of Funyuns.
Me too. All right, Yvette, you also tweeted your support of this year's senior classes by posting a throwback photo of yourself graduating high school. Look at you. What do you remember about this? You're so beautiful with your little rose. What do you remember about that?
You know what? I really loved high school, and that's the thing that broke my heart about the class of 2020, not getting to experience all the things that you experience in your senior year. And I wanted to take part because I wanted to remind them that though this is a special year, it's not the only special year that they'll have. And so there'll be other opportunities for them to be with friends and celebrate. But I wanted to let them know that I was standing in solidarity. So I brought out the feathered hair. Y'all remember that hair? The snatch back, brought back the snatch back.
It looks good.
That is funny. That is funny.
Yvette, we were talking earlier about Biden's VP pick, and you had some opinions on that.
I do. Like, on the one hand, I'm a Black woman, so I do agree that it is time for a Black woman to be president or vice president. I believe that. Also, though, I feel like if he is going to not do that and he chooses a white woman, it needs to be Elizabeth Warren. Everybody knows I love Elizabeth Warren, but it's not just because I think she's awesome. She is awesome, but she's also who she appears to be. And a lot of people in politics are not. She's actually a decent, caring woman that cares about people, and she has a plan for everything. And she cared about people before she even ran for office. And that's important to realize that the greatest good she did so far was the Consumer Protection Bureau, and she did that when she was a private citizen. So I think we need someone with that heart if we don't choose a Black woman. So I'm saying, you know, we got Kamala, we got Val Demings, we got
color.
Or woman of color. Yes, I'm Black, so I'm standing for the Black people right now. But yes, a woman of color needs to be in those positions. So yeah.
Tammy Duckworth, you know, there's all kinds. It's quite amazing when you start talking about, you know, it's crazy. You know, you
it's
just,
true. There is,
I don't know when this is going to be over.
That have not been mine. You know what I mean?
Yes,
there's so many amazing women of color that have not had a chance to lead. And we really do lead very well. So I would love that opportunity.
Yes. Well, you know, women, we take all of this seriously. We don't play. We don't have time. We know how to get stuff done and move the conversation. You need to come back when we're all able to go outside. The Big Fib is now streaming on Disney+, and you can also check out Be Prepared to Stop, Yvette's documentary on this country's infrastructure problem on YouTube right now.